Hello 8th grade. Today I'm going to show you how to make a mandala. A mandala is a circular piece of artwork that has radial symmetry, similar to this. This is an example of a mandala that was taken out of a mandala coloring book, and a student colored for me as an example. Here's an example of a completed mandala, completed this year by an 8th grade student. To start, you're going to need 2 sharpened pencils, a safety compass, a ruler, a piece of drawing paper, and one of the pre-cut pie pieces. Using the safety compass, I'm going to put my pencil in the center of the metal grommet, and then using the largest point on the safety compass, I'm going to keep my center pencil nice and steady, and then I'm going to spin my outer pencil here to make a completed circle. Now I don't want to pick up this hand yet, I'm going to hold on to that. I want to break up my mandala into at least 4 or 5 sections, so now I'll choose another point. Keeping my center hand nice and steady, I'm holding on to that and pivoting. So I've got 3 sections for my mandala. And one more section I think I'll put here. Using the pie piece now, I'm going to line the pie piece up with the center point left over from the safety compass and the edge of my mandala. I'm going to trace this. Four times. Now, I'm drawing dark so that you guys can see on your Chromebook screens, but I would really like, when you're drawing out your mandala, for you to keep your lines nice and light so that they are easier to erase later. So now I've got my mandala divided up into 4 sections. If you would like to divide it up even more, you can take your ruler and try to guesstimate to get equal pie sections. And you can divide it again if you'd like. And these sections are going to help me when I put my pattern in to line up where I want my patterns to be. That looks about halfway. And again in this direction. Inside your mandala, you're going to fill this up with different designs and shapes. Some of the basic shapes that you could use for your mandala designs are petals, lines, dots, triangles, long petals, pointed petals, petal drops, and dot lines. And this poster is going to be hanging at the back of the room as a reference for you. You can embellish those shapes even further. So we have embellished petals, embellished lines, embellished triangles, embellished pointed petals, and some drop petals. So with my mandala broken up into the different sections now, I can start to take those design ideas and fill them in. I'm going to be filling them in with Sharpie marker. If you are more comfortable filling them in with pencil first and then with Sharpie, that's fine. And I've got these great guidelines now that are going to help me keep my designs nice and centered. So if I want it to do something like the pointed petals, that second line there is going to ensure that my petal is as uniform as it can be with the other petals that I'm drawing. I would go all the way around and then start to embellish these. This will become one of your term projects, so it's due at the end of the term. And starting today, you can create the outline for your mandala, break it up into spaces, and then start to fill in what kinds of designs and patterns and lines you would like inside of your mandala. And I would keep decorating each row of my mandala until it was completed. I would erase out the pencil lines, and then like the student example here, we'll be coloring these in with the Prismacolored colored pencils at the front of the room. Please feel free to rewind and pause the video as many times as you need as you're following along to create your unique mandala.